start off with a shorter one because most of the other ones are actually kind of long. So
it's fine. Oh, okay. So what MMR was this? Because I see a GM board
was
over
like
here.
4.95K, I think.
Okay. Do we put it on your vision and we go from there?
Whatever you want, honestly.
Well, we can actually just put it on everyone and you ping me on whatever you feel like. You can speed it up, you can slow it down, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to skip, you know, it's all up to you.
Sure.
I'm gonna
there's not much to skip in this game.
Oh yeah, it's we can see that. It's like well, I can see it actually. My camera is hiding it perfectly. That it's actually a 5-minute replay, so I'm curious what happened here. But if I know you, then I have an idea because you already see an SCV moving out. So
yeah, so this is actually game 2 of a series from one of my very short runs in the ESL Open Cup. And in game 1 I macroed and lost, so I decided game 2 to just do my signature cheese.
Ah yes.
So you wouldn't expect it.
Okay, we have a barracks. In the meantime, thank you Sugar Cult for stepping in, and thank you for being here. And hope to see you back maybe tomorrow if you're if you're around, because we're gonna be here for a while, right? So, oh yeah. Sorry, Patches. Go on.
No, yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah, I in TVP I have this one very weird cheese where I open racks at home with and then proxy racks, and then I proxy a factory, and I get my second gas late. I get my second gas late to try and hide it from the scouting worker to make him think it's single gas.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see that his vision, he only sees that I have one gas, and I looked like I was trying to expand him. He's going home. So he's currently completely in the dark as to what I'm doing, which is what I like.
Yeah, he just felt. I guess at this. How often do you get away with this? Let me just ask this one.
Honestly, pretty often, because I can delay my second gas for quite a bit or quite a while because I go gas before racks, and I usually send my my SCV down to make it look like I'm trying to expand when I'm not actually going to expand.
Oh, you were close to.
And I just hope they leave and don't scout again. Sometimes they come back, but sometimes they don't.
Okay, so what are the ingredients to actually make this build successful besides, like, you know, not deducting it properly? What's gonna happen? So how many units are we talking here?
It usually depends on what I scout, but if I see they have no shield battery, I just go immediately. If I see they have a shield battery, then I'll wait for the cyclone, or wait until I see them like move out with an adept or something, and then I'll go. Yeah. Usually if they don't have a shield battery, they just kind of die. If they do have a shield battery, then it depends on how good their micro is. I mean, which is how it usually goes with most cheeses. This guy was also pretty greedy because he didn't make a shield battery. And he's only on his second gate is only just now coming online as well.
I mean, normally you would have like a second and third gateway right now, so
yeah.
I guess besides the shield battery, it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, the shield battery should be there. I mean, if you deducted that, you're going up against like a no expand. How much delayed? Like how much time do you think you can actually get away? Because basically, from what I've seen, he was blocking your expansion, but like at some point you gotta like expand anyways. So don't they? Yeah. Shouldn't they like actually, you know, deduct it? That this might be a 2 gas or something.
Honestly, half the time they usually do, but even when they do know, I still go for it, obviously. But I usually actually pull a second worker to Like they like blocking it, and you like picking. They're like, so I pull a second worker to get their worker low HP, so they have to run away. And then sometimes I'll sit outside my natural with my first Reaper to wait for the probe to come back to scout for the expansion.
Okay. As we can see, there was no shield battery anymore, and that's the GG. Okay, so pretty clean. So if somebody just tuned in, oh, and you also transitioned into like sort of a macro.
Yeah, usually I transition into like a marine tank push. So I like to build tanks for my proxy and then get stim and then meet up and just tank push them after if I can't kill them.
I also love the fact that you don't get your proxy buildings at the same location. So even if one gets scouted, you basically can like add the other one.
Yeah.
And that's really good. I mean, this is a really fun looking build, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the evolution of the Reaper Cloaked Mine build, because the Cloaked Mine build is no longer viable after the last patch.
Oh yeah, I think the very first game that I casted of yours was the one versus Rocker.
Yeah,
that was the Cloaked Mine
Reaper
one.
Yeah, the Reaper Cloaked Mine build.
Yeah, on Gressvan, I think. And I even remember it was an old build, like an old patch thing.
Yeah.
All right, this is pretty solid. I'm curious what you have for what did you select other than that? Do we have like one of each matchup?
I have a couple. I have the game 3 of the ESL. There's a TVT mech game, which is just a mac. Most of these are actually macro. I think that's the only cheese game that I sent. Although we can
look at whichever. I mean, we have plenty of time. Like, I just have enough time, you know, for everything. Like, I have spare time towards the end of the stream, anyways.
Well, I suppose we can jump to this weird one. This one's one of the more weird games. I think this guy's like 5.2k or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
But I felt intimidated, so I just decided to wing it and try and catch him off guard.
Okay, I guess then we can start. There we go. As a reference, what's 46, 48. Okay, there we go. So there was quite a lot of MMR difference over here.
Oh yeah, I think I'm currently sitting like at 4.7 right now, like 4.7, 4.8. But my MMR varies quite a bit. I'm quite inconsistent.
I have that as well. No worries. I think most of the players have it. So, you were. I love that you were saying like, it's a longer replay, and it's like 15 minutes, which is kind of like the.
There are a couple longer ones, like 20 to 30 minutes.
That's
which
fine.
I know is not like extremely long, but it's long for me. It's long for me.
Yeah, we can have like I think 2 of those, and like even get away with like another set of replays. So
and I'll actually speed it up a little bit because
feel free to.
The opening is actually extremely standard.
Mm-hmm.
I had a different plan in mind, and then I just said, fuck it, we're gonna do something else.
Oh, so this was like kind of in the middle of the game, like, let's just do it. Like, were you going to play macro against him?
It is actually kind of macro, but I was planning on playing battle mech against him, but I ended up doing something a little more brain dead.
Okay.
This game actually is an pretty close game, I think.
That's really. That's really good if you consider that it was like what, close to 600 MMR, something like that.
Yeah. I think that's about right. Yeah, I just go for a standard Hellion opening, or 6 Hellion opening, get my starport. I think I go Viking.
Okay, so you already don't get your 3rd command center, which is kind of the Okay, there we go. So you go 2-factor.
Yeah, I play TVZ a little differently than I think is the standard. I don't usually get my CC, like I don't usually go 3CC openers.
Okay.
I think the quickest I get my CC with the builds I play is probably like 430, which is that's like the fastest I ever get it in TVZ.
Okay, that's nothing wrong. I mean, let's be honest. You got to this level, so that means you know something that others don't. If you get away with these and you manage to like play out these games so well.
Yeah, and I'm kind of YOLO with my units. Like I like to send my Hellions early, and it doesn't always work out. Like I don't think it really gets anything here, but I like to send my first 4 Hellions early to try and surprise them and get damage, and it works like 50% of the time, which is good enough for me. Okay, I don't think it did not work out this time though.
Oh yeah, you lost the Reaper and you lost 2 Hellions as well. Okay, so we can say that you kind of at the shorter end of the stick with this. Ooh. All right, talk to me about this, because this is quite interesting. Are we going? We're not going battle cruiser.
Oh, we are going battle cruiser.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the?
The fusion core is late, but we are going. Going to port PC.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it's not really a build, is it? we're winging it.
If it works out, then it's kind of, yeah. I feel like you have the second starport, like you have the 2 starports too fast. To start producing anything. And I think it's really expensive to go blue flame and double factory production and everything.
The reason I'm making Hellions is because it is not Hellbats, it's just Hellions. The reason I'm making Hellions is to stay active on the map while I'm making BCs. And since Hellions only cost minerals, because the big thing is gas for the BCs, I think. Yeah. So I have my 3rd CC, and I'm gonna have the triple mules eventually.
We can see the minerals actually like go up quite fast.
Yeah, because BCs are just very gas heavy, so you have those extra minerals.
Oh, you do want to get the armory.
Yeah, I get the armory actually for +1 air weapons, I think.
Okay. Okay, so blue flame. Hey, do you actually show blue flame early on?
Yeah. As soon as I have it, I try to dive in and get whatever I can find.
Queens are not biological, right? So yeah,
they don't take extra damage, I don't think.
Yeah, roaches either. But this is really good. I mean, I guess if you see roaches here, you're kind of happy about it.
Yeah, I even though I like the roaches counter the Hellions, I don't mind it at all, because if he's making roaches, he doesn't have like a spire. So that's why I'm like waiting. I'm not like I'm saving. I think I save up for 3 or 4 BCs before jumping in.
Oh, that's actually big.
And yeah, the Hellions have done their job. He hasn't like really come across to my side of the map at all. He's kept his roaches at home, which is really good for me.
I mean, yeah, because otherwise you would dive in, and that's pretty much
it.
That's nice. You actually, oh my god, how many active tumors he has on the left side. Wow. Oh my. Wow, okay. That was probably the best timing that you could get. Sniping a lot of those tumors. I mean, you can tell that this player is like focusing really hard on creeps, right? Ooh.
Yeah, and this Hellions be quite nice volley. I lose a lot of Hellions, but
okay, so
I get a couple drones at the very least.
Yeah.
It's not a good trade, but it's a patches trade, so it's enough damage for me. I'll trade 4 Hellions for 1 drone and be happy sometimes for some reason.
I honestly I love how you approach the game. So if I think about it, I don't think I ever saw you or hear you like complain like really hard, you know?
I can get tilted sometimes, but I usually try not to tilt.
Well, I try as well. It doesn't work out every single time, but I'm not gonna stay here and then pretend that that Protoss game that I lost is like not tilting to some extent, you know, because he freaking blocks my hatcheries, like both of them, and on Ghost River you have no way to actually take another one. It's like you cannot take the fourth because it's like too disconnected.
I think I'm about to jump here. I might be waiting for a 5th BC. Also, I think I accidentally queued up Banshees in classic Patches fashion.
Did you?
I'm making 2 Banshees right now.
One Banshee, yeah. One Banshee.
I currently have 2 more on the way as well. I'm not sure if I canceled them.
So he did go Spire.
Yeah, he did end up going Spire, and as soon as he sees them, I jump. So I think he panicked a little. He has 15 larvae, but he doesn't have the money to make
21
corruptors.
Oh my god. Wow. Can you actually destroy that? I mean, he had some money to actually do it. He was close to maxing out, which is quite nice. Oh, oops. Looks like Patches' connection just said goodbye. Hopefully it's not the end of the whole thing. Let's wait until we see what's happening. And this is gonna be a not like this moment. We're gonna wait. It looks like the internet of Patches is back.
Am I back?
You're back. You're back.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's okay. No worries.
Yeah, I've been having internet issues. Like the other day, just kind of ended my stream because internet dropped offline. Luckily, it's back this time.
Usually, when I wake up, I see like a couple of Discord notifications, you know. And I see like a couple of Twitch notifications, and I see that you posted like 3 times in your like
oh yeah, Discord. Yeah.
And I figured that there's something. Okay, so how do you deal with this? Because these are like a lot of roaches.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of rallying my BCs into the roaches to hope I can clean them up. And
yeah, it's plus 2 carapace roaches. These are actually super tanky.
Yeah. So this basically just turned into a base trade, and I'm pretty sure he has 2 more. Yeah, he has 2 more spires on the way. And this is huge for me. He actually really screws up here. He loses all of his infestives for free.
Oh no. He goes double spire, he goes lair. Oh, you actually wanted to do stuff there. Okay,
yeah, so currently these are the last BCs I'll have. So where it's 8 BCs against 7 mutas and 1 corruptor right now, and he should.
Now this Banshee also could help out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what my Banshee is.
You're pretty much having everything covered from what I see.
Yeah, so my goal right now is just to make sure he can't mine, and I currently don't actually know if he has another Spire, because I don't think I saw it, or maybe I did. Yeah, I did see it. And he has corruptors, but I have Yamato, so I don't think he can actually get a critical number of corruptors to kill these VCs now, because I have Yamato.
No, we still have another Spire. Oh, this Spire location is actually crazy. So he kind of was smart, because he knew that if you find the Spire, it's pretty much dead.
Yeah. But the problem is he's just his gas. He doesn't have more gas, and he lost a lot of his corruptors before he could get the critical mass, because he lost it to Yamato.
Oh my god.
So right now his game plan is just hunt my remaining buildings and try and pick them off to win by killing all my structures.
I mean, it's getting he's having like 2 extra corruptors, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think at this point he's basically dead. If I
yeah, he's
guess.
pretty dead. The only way I can lose this is if I somehow manage to let him kill all my floating buildings.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, you have mules and you have BCs to actually go.
Yeah.
I guess what you can do is like morph this into an OC. Oh my god, you TP right on top of him.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't spread out the TPs a little more, so I could actually get a confirmed Yamato on those corruptors. But yeah, at this point, I think he's coping, but
yeah, he doesn't want to lose that much MMR.
Yeah, as long as I split my BCs properly, there's no way I lose this.
I mean, yeah, he wishes that he had more than roaches.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, he panicked a little.
Burrowing the roaches will not actually do anything.
Yeah. And I'm not sure. I think I actually win this game by elimination. Or killing all his structures.
Oh, you actually keep that away.
He copes for a little bit.
Yeah, he has not revealed anything right now, and it's gonna be revealed. How many BCs do you have, like, on decent HP? Like 2?
I think... Yeah, I have 3.
5. Yeah, like 2 of them are like low HP.
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah, he actually left. No, wait, no, he didn't leave. Did he?
No, no, he left after he lost his last structure, so he lost by losing all his structures.
By elimination, yeah. Oh, this was actually solid. Okay, so you actually went kind of crazy on the amount of starports, in my opinion.
Yeah, I added my 3rd starport a little early as well, because I didn't have my 3rd saturated, because I think it's like 1 starport per expansion. I think you can support for BC production. All right, let's see here. I suppose we can pick this one. This one's actually more standard, I think. Although I play like a TVZ. People say it's like a TVZ comp against in TBT against the mech.
I'm actually curious.
No,
your TVTs are sometimes crazy.
Yeah, I actually remember what I opened with. I need to yeah.
So get you okay. Remove leader. There we go. Pen. Okay.
I believe this. I hope this is the game. I'm pretty sure it is.
Imagine this was played for me at 6:21 a.m.
Dang. Yeah, this one's yeah, I was below 4.6 at this point. And this guy's 4.8, 4.9.
Okay, so what's your general approach in TVT? Because I know sorry, yeah, go on.
I usually open double gas, but I've been mixing in, like, I've been playing 2-on-1 sometimes against specific opponents. I try to, yeah, I usually like to open with either, I have a TVT variation of my Reaper Cyclone build, which I sometimes do, where I don't actually proxy the second racks, and it's more aggressive and committed to get the factory a lot quicker. But I also like going for the 6 Reaper 3 Hellion Liberator attack, where you also get a really late command center. Sometimes I open up with like just the standard 3 Reaper 2 Hellion, and then I have the 2-on-1, which I've been playing more in this matchup.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this game I actually do. Yeah, I do actually do the Reaper Cyclone cheese this game, by the looks of it. I stop SCB production at 18 supply. I get my second gas, and then I get my second barracks. And I actually scout with my scouting worker. I send it out early so I can scout and make sure. Because if the barracks is not at home, he actually tricked me this time, I think.
Yeah,
because it's actually in his base. Yeah. It's in his base hidden, but I believe I still go for it. Yeah, I still go for it, because this is the 3rd time I played this guy today, or the day this game was played, and Yeah, it's just the third game we played, I believe.
Oh, he fake proxies the factory as well. Okay, so
yeah, he's hiding his tech. So I'm not sure if I actually move out with my roofers or if I keep him at home, because I think I keep him at home because I'm worried that he is proxying me.
I actually love the placement of the second barracks just blocking the Reaper jump spot. I think you block it, right?
It actually doesn't block. You need to.
Oh yeah. You
a...
have like I just rotated the camera, so this, by the way, this from an angle, this looks like you block it perfectly. So I guess, wow.
Yeah, it's not actually completely blocked, but yeah, I keep. It looks like I keep the Reapers at home because I currently believe he is proxying me, or potentially proxying me. So that actually, I think that hinders this build, the success of this build a little bit. And I think if I remember correctly, I take a really good fight at some point, and then I kind of throw away my units and even out the game.
Okay. So he's going for this command center. I mean, he's playing like the standard opener, I guess.
Yeah, he's playing just a standard double gas opener where you get like the Reapers and the Hellions. Play it safe. But yeah, now I see that he tricked me, and he actually is just expanding. And yeah, this is not a very good engagement for me. I mean, get at the start. Actually, at the start, it's bad for me, but then he fumbles a little and he loses 2 Reapers for only 1. And now I can delay this command center.
I mean, let's be honest. Who expects a cyclone across the map this fast?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really good because you also have 3 Reapers at least. From what I see, like you always engage at least with 3 Reapers.
Yeah.
And
so at this point, I
do you 2-shot workers with 3 Reapers?
I believe it's 2-shot with. No, it's 2-shot. I think. Oh, this is where this is awful. Like I don't know what I was thinking here. My plan was I was wanting to surround him with my Reapers and Cyclones, but unfortunately he was ready, and he had his units over by that Reaper jump up spot, and then I kind of fumbled the control there quite a bit. So now I can't really like push up into him, but I am still. I think I'm definitely like ahead. I think.
I mean, you have the unit comp advantage for sure. Yours is more mobile, I guess, and longer range. You can you have more control. Okay, never mind. With the Raven is actually quite unfortunate.
Yeah. So now I keep taking these bad fights. So now he definitely has, because he has double CC, so he's going to have triple meal.
Did you scout that? Ah, yeah, you scouted the 3rd command center as well.
Yeah, so I have my I have my natural CC on the way, but he is going to have that double or triple meal production. So at this point, I'm just floating back, and I'm just trying to deny his expansion for as long as possible, pretty much, with the few proxied units I have left.
Okay, so it's kind of like the spray and pray in CS.
Yeah, I guess I'll speed it up a little bit, but yeah, so he's pushing out, and I think I get his Cyclone. Yeah, I get his Cyclone, which is not a bad trade for me. Yeah.
Kind of big. You traded the Reaper for a Cyclone, which I think it's fine.
Yeah. So now the game is closer to even. Like, he has triple CC. I'm up a couple workers, but he's going to quickly catch up with those triple meals. He scans me. So, yeah, so I actually think because I know this guy plays mech. This guy's a mech player.
Okay.
Because he played mech against me the other 2 games, and my mech comp is quite strange. I don't make tanks. I just go pure bio with ghosts and nukes. That's okay. what I do against mech and TVT.
Ooh, that's interesting. And why?
And
why
I almost lose.
Why nukes?
I just like because it's fun. It's fun, and nukes are not bad for pushing back a mech Terran as long as you can stop them from dying.
Like slow. Yeah, it's slow. So
And I usually
this
don't
push.
like going Vikings, so ghosts are good because it lets like push them back, having air control.
I mean, ghosts have like a decent damage, I suppose. They're not extremely good, but
yeah, I just use them
enough.
for their nukes, and like I like sneaking them into places they don't expect to get the nukes off.
Yeah, because you cannot really snipe anything, and what else do you have? Like EMP, well, maybe
Army.
Ravens, but that's pretty much it.
I play pretty greedy.
I love that you have 46 Marines. Wow.
Yeah,
It's
we're
actually
playing.
crazy.
I'm not sure if I ever add because I know I need the Marauders versus the tanks, but right now we just have pure Marine because I'm Patches and I love my Marines.
Yeah, I can tell actually. I mean, let's be honest. Your Patches, and Patches is the Carbot Patches. I think that's what it's called, right? It's called Patches.
Yeah, the Patches the Marine.
Yeah.
It's his nickname.
Yeah, I think Ace gave me the heads up, like, oh, it might just be like Patches from the Carbot animations.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's from from Dark Souls or SpongeBob, but nope, it's just from
Patches.
Carbot.
Like what? Why SpongeBob?
Patches the pirate. Patches the pirate.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. The Dark Souls one, I actually have no idea because I never played.
There's some. I haven't played Dark Souls either, but I've learned that it is some character in Dark Souls, as many people have told me.
Ooh, this is actually crazy. Okay, if we slow it down, so what is the plan from here on out? Like, you saw him that he's trying to like expand and everything, just like mech players do. Like, they make command centers like front and center.
My plan here is pretty much just to out macro him and keep him like contained as much as possible. So you can see I have my drop positioned over by his triangle fourth. I tried pushing his front, and I'm pretty sure I scanned his linear third behind the minerals. He has not opened that up. So now, he's scanning forward, and I don't think I can deny that. But yeah, I pretty much just want to out macro him. As you can see, he's getting his fourth, and I'm already getting up my sixth.
Yeah.
Or sorry, fifth, I should say.
Fifth, yeah.
It's my fifth, yeah, not sixth. Sorry.
No worries. We don't do maths on stream. I've learned that the hard way. Every single time I try to count units manually, instead of like pressing U and just looking at the unit tab, I always like miss 102.
Yeah.
Or I see double. I don't know. Sometimes, who knows? Like, we don't talk about those. I mean, I guess we do, because those are the infamous Mauzy moments. That and not being able to form proper sentences in some situations.
Yeah, okay, now I'm finally adding more production, because the one thing I lacked earlier in this game is because I'm floating a lot of money, and I was very slow to add more barracks. And I think I'm still only on 1 starport. I wish I was on 2. But and now you see I have the 4 Ghost Academies making, I think, Cloak and Nukes. No, I think I already have Cloak, actually.
Yeah, you do. Okay, I like this drop. Unfortunate that it gets shut down.
Yeah.
At least you got a tank there, so. Oh, he's actually not. Okay, so I see that you have this drop. What is the purpose of this drop, by the way? Okay.
It was pretty much just there to scout when he was dropping that expansion, and to if he didn't try to defend it, maybe get some worker damage or kill the CC. It's just kind of there for scouting, though.
Okay, I see you're late on your upgrades.
Yeah, classic Patches macro.
I love the multi-prong, by the way. I think you showcased that during the... if I recall correctly, you actually played a similar style versus Maya in the Platinum Hyper Cup, the Winter Edition.
Yeah, I think I did. this is, I wish I'd split better here. He had pretty good control here where he landed his Vikings to prevent me from getting on top of his siege tanks there, which was pretty smart. And here I also lose. See, I think this is where I got close to losing the game here because I took really bad trades with both my my pushes here on both sides.
Well, you at least have this tank left, so
yeah. So now he's going to start pushing in the middle. And my I think I'm on 9 barracks. It should be on.
I love the control tower war, by the way.
Oh,
it's actually crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so now he's gonna start pushing me, and I don't actually really have an answer to this right now because I lost so much. So we're just gonna keep dropping nukes.
There's your answer.
We're just gonna nukes and hope they land. Pretty much.
Oh, it's gonna land, I guess.
And then I send them forward, and I actually lose them with my ghost because I didn't see he had a Raven still.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, don't tell me this lands. Oh my good lord.
Yeah, and then he eats a massive nuke. He loses like pretty much his entire army. I almost nuked my own army, but I canceled it, so he didn't.
What is that disgusting nuke? What? What in God's name was that? Okay, bring it back, please. Bring it. I want to see the supply difference. I think that's good.
Oops.
Okay, let's see. So 200 out of 200, 127.
I think he loses about 40 supply. 60 supply, 50 supply. Yeah.
Oh, bro,
and then I
what
clean
was
up
that
all of his other
disgusting
nukes.
nuke?
Yeah, it was a beautiful nuke. I definitely need that nuke to stay in the game because I had taken such awful trades before that.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Oh, I love this as well. Ooh, okay, just gonna scan it. Oh, are you literally like protecting this? No way, right?
No, yeah, unfortunately it doesn't get up or go off.
Close though, close.
And right, I actually have a massive lack of gas because as patches, I don't understand how to take more refineries. Apparently.
Yeah, your fourth and fifth are. Well, you have this rich Vespine geyser, so.
Yeah, I have it, but am I gonna actually take it is the question.
Yeah.
And you're
I mean you had it, but he destroyed it, so there's that. You used it.
Yeah, we're actually taking a very I took a very nice fight against these tanks. I think I traded my entire army for it, but we got quite a few tanks.
Yeah, you're still up 50 supply, and
yeah.
I think most important against mech is if you can just try to either isolate the fights or just prevent him as long as possible to max out. And once you are maxed out and you have a bank, and even if he maxes out eventually, I guess you're gonna be able to afford enough production and enough enough stuff to actually just take back trades. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he moves out of the way of this nuke.
Yeah. I
now
guess
we're pushing up to this top base. That there are actually no tanks at this base, so we're just going to stem in.
Some of these tanks moving there.
We're just gonna click down this base pretty much, and I actually catch a lot of tanks here. So at this point, he's actually kind of just falling apart because he has not found the positioning he wants.
I think the tank, like the nukes, were kind of tilting him.
For sure.
Maybe I'm in the minority, but I actually hate when I have to deal with nukes, because it's something that you're like, oh man, like you hear that, oh, nuclear launch detected, and you're like, you hear it 4 times in a row, and you're like, is it in one place? Is it in 4 different places? Like, where is it? And you need to like move out the way. Like, I would hate to play against this style, that's for sure.
And now I'm just trying to spread him thin, because I know he's on the back foot, so I'm trying to just be in as many places as possible. So I'm dropping him, and now I'm also moving out to, I believe, I'm not sure if I've seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen that base, but I think I suspect it.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see
I
where am I
haven't
gonna
seen
go.
it yet. I mean, there's a sensor tower there, so I guess you can expect it.
Yeah,
somewhat.
yeah.
I love that he's like throwing away scans like he has like infinite money, but that 4K bank is just disappearing quite fast when you're playing mech, in my opinion. His mech units are beefy and then really expensive.
What he's really missing is he should have made Hellions because he has such a massive mineral bank.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the factory production. He actually lost a couple factories too to the drop.
Where is it? He lost the starport, planetary command center. I don't think he lost the factory. No, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, he really didn't have that many factories, so he's just making your tank.
I also
Viking.
love the fact that you destroyed the gas. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but you're like gas starving him. You cannot really take the gases.
Yeah, so my plan now is just to choke him out pretty much, and if he tries to move out, I'm just gonna jump on top of his tank army. And right now I see he unseized, so I'm actually just gonna stim forward and click down those tanks, and then I think I run back because I see he sieged up those back tanks.
Oh yeah, yes. Wow, it still has a lot of tanks though. It's kind of annoying. Wow, and he actually sends like. This is wild, honestly. Oh my god, he even like loses one tank to your tank. Shouldn't happen, honestly.
Yeah,
okay.
Now that I see that he is trying to retake that.
Okay, so you're literally just trying to choke him out, like that's the game plan. Oh, I see that you're taking you're taking 9 o'clock as well.
Because I want to try and just drop on these tanks, and there are no Vikings. I don't think he's remade any of his Vikings because he has no gas. So I was just able to drop on top of those tanks.
I don't think he can actually afford it. Oh, you're actually not taking these tanks out. Okay. Okay, so I see this is the plan. Oh, you're gonna nuke. I love this. Does he see it though? That's the question. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, unfortunately he did see it. Yeah, he scanned, so I had to back off.
Yeah, so for people who are wondering, yes, you can see the red dot, but you actually need to figure out in a 360-degree radius where the ghost should be. Can you actually scan the red dot, like literally in the center, and see the ghost?
I don't think so, actually. It's not. Yeah, I think the ghost has enough range to.
Yeah, I figured so. I mean, it would be kind of easy to deal with it, especially in DVT.
Yeah, and yeah, this Terran at this point has just been spread extremely thin, having to cover all these bases with tanks, and he's no air control. So at this point, he's just pretty dead.
Yeah, he's basing his defense on planetaries. Man, you actually handled this really well, considering that early game. And this is really cool of a playstyle, honestly, in TVT versus mech. Man, I would have hated missing this, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just dropping on his tanks, taking. Like, I don't even need the trade well at this point because I've pretty much. He also has a massive bank, but he can't actually spend it on units that are useful to him.
Yeah, like
Hellions, no gas.
Maybe if he builds barracks and marines, but marines without any upgrades, like, not gonna be enough. Had the music on too loud. Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, dude, that excuse hurts like crazy, man. It hurts more than it doesn't hurt more than that nuke, but that nuke was epic. Hello, Charlie. I got a cat on my desk.
Guess we can do this last one, but we can pick this one. I'll pick this one as the last replay.
Okay. All right, we have another TVZ.
TVZ, yes. This one is more closer to standard than the last one.
Okay.
I think this one is a mech game or a battle mech game, so it's
okay.
somewhat, it's pretty standard, I think.
Stalker, man. 5k, nice. So you can still see like at least 300 MMR difference. I also love that you haven't actually picked any games that were like below your MMR. So this proves that you actually can shoot above your own MMR, which is, in my opinion, really, really good.
I can also lose to people far below me as well. In
Everybody
classic matches fashion. Yeah.
Everybody can. It's...
I think yesterday I played one of the worst games of my life against like a 4.4 Terran or something.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was brutal. But we don't need to talk about that.
There we go. Move this over here. Sorry, chat, for the alt tab. Charlie, talk to me, baby boy. What's up? You want to eat, right? Of course you want.
I believe this game, my opponent, actually, never mind, I'm not sure.
Let's see what. I mean, your opponent, by the looks of it, opens extremely standard.
Yeah, he's just opening standard TVZ. This is pretty much just a battle mech macro game. Where he, yeah.
I like the wall that your opponent made with the spawning pool. Sometimes, sometimes when I remember, I try to do it because actually it's a really good one against the Reaper.
No, yeah, it is actually really useful to wall off like that as Pro Zerg against the Terran Reaper, because I fall victim to this wall a lot in my games, honestly. More than I would like to admit. Yeah, just standard Reaper scouting here.
I like the pathing here. You even like force him to micro, some additional micro.
Yeah. I'm not sure, I might get one worker, I might not, I don't actually know. But I like, yeah, like you see what I'm doing. I really want that drone. I'm like sneaking around back again. I feel like I might. Do I?
I love that you're going to the same route. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like...
I really want the worker. But yeah, unfortunately, his control is good enough. I don't actually get it.
Ooh. 6 HP? I think that was like one shot away.
Oh yeah.
That's also kind of frustrating for you.
I think I lose it right here. I think I'm not looking at it. Goodbye, Reaper.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but ooh, even double injected. I didn't expect that to. I think it double injected, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, so you
I
just
would have expected myself to double inject it.
I think. Do I send my? I think I sent. Yeah, I send my Hellions out. My first 4 Hellions out early. And I don't wait for the second 2. I'm actually supply blocked too, which is classic patches.
Oh yeah. Like
so my 6th Hellion will actually be late. Yeah. But yeah, I really love sending my first 4 Hellions out early. So his queens are in nice positions, but I'm YOLO, so I just say, "Oh, you have queens in position? I don't care. We're going anyways." And he was really not expecting me to dive like that, I don't think, because he's taking quite a bit of damage.
Okay, so far 7 drones, that's great.
Yeah, so this ends up being very worth it.
Man, this is like... Is this me playing against you? I tend to lose this amount of drones. Dude, 4 Hellions for 14 drones and 4 links. I mean, anytime.
Yeah, his queens were in good positions, but a normal player, when they see the queens, they would back off with the Hellions. But I just dive. I just go for it.
Okay, I see once again.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
See once again, as you already said, late third. Ooh, this is actually interesting. You wall off with double armory. I don't think I ever saw this one. I mean, I've seen double eBay, but
yeah, since I'm going bad mech and I need the wall. I knew I need to wall it off. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just put my armories in the wall. Why not?
Okay,
It's like I get a couple more workers, but it's way less successful.
Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you, or is that the way? Fool me twice, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Is that how you say it?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Ooh, that Overlord also almost went down. Do you like
go
for a Viking? I remember you went for a Viking in the other game as well. So
yeah, I usually go for a Viking, especially when I'm playing like mech, because I want to deny scouting as much as possible.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like a common thing, especially like at my level. It's mostly when they go BC. I see the Viking, I'm like, okay, Lair, Spire, go.
Yeah, I usually go Viking, but even when I play Bio with this with the 6-lane opener, sometimes I either get a Viking or Liberator. Sometimes I'll toss in a Banshee. That
I think Sickest likes to go that style, like Liberator, Hellions, then goes for Cloak Banshees, and then goes for like a later stim, but tries to do as much damage as possible. Which I kind of like, honestly, so it shows that everybody can have like a different... Ooh, your opponent is actually greedy, what the hell?
Yeah, he's taking the gold, and he's gonna lose a couple workers, I think, because basically when I play Battle Mech, I try to be as active as I possibly can on the map without like committing too hard, because I don't want to like throw away my entire army.
I actually like that, because that's how you are supposed to play Battle Mech, so...
Yeah.
If you're not active, then your units are not going to be like as useful later on anyways, because they're squishier. And you have the mobility anyways, so I guess it's really good. And also, until road speed and like Bane speed, you're pretty much good to go. Well,
yeah.
Not against Lynx, but...
Yeah,
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't fool me again. You can't get fooled again. Let's go.
Yeah, no, supply block DM. But yeah, I added on the second starport because I've seen that he's massing roaches. So to prevent him from just making roaches and overwhelming my cyclones, because roaches trade incredibly well against cyclones alone. You get the banshees to force them.
Haro was also pointing out that your opponent went for Clash Opener, which is basically you get supply blocked on purpose, and you take a third, and you delay your speed.
Interesting.
So you actually, well, that also contributes to your Hellions being so successful.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm trying to multi-prong. I have a group of Hellions in the bottom, but my Cyclone Hellion Banshee on the top. I'm gonna dive in and get a couple workers. And I think, yeah, he actually doesn't, like, I'm kind of surprised here, I think, by how few workers he has on his bases.
Oh yeah, I didn't remake these onto this base, I suppose. Actually, you're ahead in workers, which is quite nice for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a really nice, like, I was like... Some of these maps actually have like really disgusting spots to like slip your units or Hellions into. You get good trades against like Zerglings and such. I like how his entire army's like jerking behind that mineral line too now.
Ooh, these cyclones are actually disgusting.
Yeah, I overextend here and I actually lose a couple cyclones. And he does keep trying to chase him, and then I take a better fight because the rest of my army's down here.
Oh, that's so many cyclones, man. What the hell? 43 cyclones. Okay.
There.
You can also scout for it if you know their timings, and you can check speedlink timing. Okay. I mean, wait. So usually it would be like 240, I guess. 240, 250. Like latest 250 would be optimal. With that, you're like going at like 220 to 230. Maro, is that the timing? I mean, at this point, he's like, I guess he's just sacking roaches off creep, even with speed.
Yeah.
It's like
He's transitioning to like Roach Hydra by the looks of it, because he knows he needs something. I honestly don't think Hydra's is the right call. He should have went like Spire, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like it as well.
But at this point, I I'm feeling very comfortable because like if you look at his upgrades are actually like pretty bad.
Yeah, I should have like 2-2 here, I guess.
Yeah. My 2-2's about to finish and he's still on like 1-0, 1-1 for his lings.
Yeah, basically, yeah, 1-1 with like missile and melee. I mean, I guess those cyclones mow you down anyways, so I don't know, like
yeah, he has double evo.
Back in the day, back in the day it didn't matter if you had Carapace, because you know cyclones did a lot of damage to armor. But now maybe that they do like the basic attack damage, you know, like there's no more Macfield shenanigans and whatnot.
Yeah,
maybe it would be worth it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he actually may have forgotten his upgrades too, because he has double evo, but he's not using it.
Yeah, Haru already says like speed roach with armor. Yeah, I also feel like armor could work. +1 speedlings are great, but when there's this many, I don't think you can actually afford to play like speedlings. Like this is too many, and he's sacking unit after unit. And even though he's Zerg, like he cannot really afford that.
I actually did lose quite a few cyclones to take down his linear base up there because they got trapped. So I'm like, I sent them in to try and harass, and then they got trapped. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna target down the third, I guess, because there's not much else I could do. So I traded like I think it was like 6 or 7 cyclones for a couple of drones and a hatchery, which was not good, but he also keeps trading poorly, so it's okay.
Yeah.
And this fight starts out. Yes. This fight starts okay for him, then it just goes, it turns really bad for him.
He trades even. No, actually doesn't even trade even.
Yeah, at this point, he's just his upgrades are he's falling way behind in upgrades.
Oh, and you're transitioning for the 334 tank, I suppose.
Actually, the funny thing is that Thor was an accident.
Oh, that Thor was an accident.
Yeah. When I regrouped,
I can see a cyclone being not cyclone, Hellion being queued up. Actually, I think my camera is blocking that for the chat. But...
yeah, at this point, he's I think he's pretty dead. Like he is killing workers. Like I didn't make my linear base there at planetary because I didn't have an NG base. I'm like whatever. I'll just make an orbital. I eventually did get an NG base because I do have one planetary, but...
Did you not mine out any of... Oh, you have the gold base entrance destroyed. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually like how you approach this game, so... I guess we can say that you were kind of... You had good instincts to dive there with the first 4 Hellions. 14 drones with those, like, it's kind of crazy in my opinion.
Honestly, I wouldn't say good instincts. I would say, because half the time I do it doesn't work. Yeah. But yeah, like the other day I played a couple games against Berry Crunch on ladder, and I watched his VOD, and he's like...
Against who?
Berry Crunch.
Oh, okay.
And he was talking about how YOLO. Yeah, he was playing his Zerg.
Oh, yeah,
and he was thinking about how YOLO I was.
Zerg GM.
Yeah. But he kept, that was disgusting, yeah. He rallied his Hydras through the center there and lost.
Yeah, I actually take additional damage to Hellions, so...
Yeah, that's why I like it when, like, Zergs go Hydras in response to my Banshees, because the Hellions just can roast them, given a nice critical mass of Hellions. And yeah.
Oh, that was actually super, super solid. Do we have more replays, or is that gonna be it?
There's a couple more, I think.
Let's do one more. Pick one more. And after that, we can transition into... are we transitioning into... Where's my thingy? Where's my schedule thingy?
Okay, I'll pick the shorter one versus rough. This one is... I don't remember.
We're doing Karoku's in my mind session after this, so we're gonna see some Zerg stuff after this.
Yeah, I'll pick this one. The other ones are like a 23-minute.
Rough. Okay, let's go.
The other one's a 23-minute battle cruiser game as well, because against Sypha. I went battle cruisers against Sypha because I know they're like a Tumbling Claw Roach Swarmhost players, so I kind of just metagame them.
Okay. Well, you gotta leave something for me to cast as well, right?
Yeah. Not sure if that you want to cast that one. It was honestly kind of one-sided after a certain point.
Could be. Could be, you know, just basically, you know, casting. I mean, I don't have issues with like one-sided games. Usually, if it's like, you know, demonstrating how to counter something, then sure.
Yeah, it was a very weird game though, because he actually rushed Neural as well that game. Sypha's a very weird Zerg player.
Okay. See, there you go. Like, there's the reason why I like casting your games is something weird happens all the time, and it's usually either you proxying or your opponent doing something extremely like basically out of the blue, you know.
Yeah. So this game I actually play I play my standard. I think this game I get quite a bit of damage with my 6 Reaper 3 Hellion Liberator push, and I think he takes the gold base, which I don't think I found the gold base it took me a while to find the gold base. I think, yeah, he takes the gold base as his natural in classic rough fashion.
Yeah, so if anybody has any questions about who and why was I so hyped when I saw the name, Ruff is a Terran streamer, and he has like very unorthodox playstyle.
Yeah, I think actually like the 3 games before this, like I have a very difficult time against Ruff, because like I try to like pick builds that I think will work against him, but like I feel like he always like blind counters me, like 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 these 2 times I did my Reaper Cyclone build, and he opened with a Marauder build, and then this other time I played him, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up, we're gonna go 2-on-1, and then he opened with a completely different build that he went Hellion Cyclone, I think, that game. So I have a really rough time against Ruff usually, so I just decided to play completely normal, since I usually do weird stuff against him.
Okay, so
and this time he's doing
3 Hellion, 6 Reaper, and Liberator, right? Oh yeah, there's a Lib.
I think the Liberator ends up being a little late, but it does eventually show up.
Okay. Oh, you have 2 Reapers at home as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't tell me you're going to like deny this.
I think he actually does barely save it, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
He actually did, his micro hero is incredibly good, in my opinion, compared to mine. Much better than mine. He took very good trades.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least
now
you're doing something with this Lib, so... It's so freaking annoying, in my opinion, that you actually have nothing to respond in DVT to a Liberator. If you happen to not go a fast starport, you kind of like have to base your whole shtick to just go for like early Marines.
Yeah, he is actually going to be able to clean this up in a moment. He has the reactor starport.
Yeah.
But I think, like, I currently think I'm like ahead, but I think it's closer to even, probably, because he has the gold base that I have not scouted.
Yeah, well, you have more workers, but he's mining a gold, so...
Yeah.
The difference in workers is basically on the gold side, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the income. So if you look,
he also has the mules
behind,
too. Yeah, he also has the triple mule, because he has the 3 orbitals now, and I don't even have 2 orbitals. Committed I was, but Ruff is doing rough stuff, and he's going Hellion. He's going Hellion Viking, which contributed to my success.
I see what you did there. He's doing rough stuff.
Yes.
Shout out to Mr. Rough Stuff. I think that's his. Is that his Twitter handle or his Twitch?
Rough Stuff is his Twitch, I think.
Yeah.
Rough Stuff TV.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, there was that bug with the replays from the Blizzard side when they introduced the new patch, and basically the previous patch replays were inaccessible. Like they were gone down the drain.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
So
like
sad.
5 replays, including one with Ruff that you sent me, and I was like, I was screaming from the top of my lungs. I was like, no, why?
Sad about that other rough game I sent, because that one was like a really fun BC game where we both. I think no, he didn't go BC, but I went BC because I was metagaming him as usual.
I love that you actually end up playing against a lot of streamers. I even have that game casted with you and Pig. That
Oh
was
yeah,
also
that one.
amazing.
Yeah, the one where I also went BCs.
Yeah, he went BCs versus his
Yeah,
I think.
Rushed the gold too, because I was on Equilibrium.
Yeah, on Equilibrium. That was actually a really good game.
Yeah, this one I'm moving out, and his comp is just like not gonna doesn't work very well because he's playing a classic rough comp.
Which is Hellion Viking?
Hellion Viking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I've actually lost to like because he likes to do like Hellbat drops. I don't think he did Hellbat drops this game, but I've lost to him Hellbat dropping my mineral lines in the past.
Sheesh, that DPS, man. Or is he gonna do
Yeah, he does
again?
eventually clean this up, I think. But I do, at this point, I think I start suspecting that he has a gold base, so I split off Marines. I'm like, he's not leaving the game yet, so he must have an expo, so I sent my Marines out.
And I suppose you also expected him to have an expo.
Yeah.
Okay, like what do you even do with like with this composition against yours? Like,
I'm not sure. I think he eventually like caves and makes tanks. Yeah, now he's starting up tanks because he knows like this is obviously not working. So now, okay, there are the Hellbat drops. It's going to drop Hellbats on my tanks, and he probably thinks I have Marines, but I don't actually have Marines here because I sent them off. I split them off too.
Blue flame yet, but he's going blue flame. Ooh, and smart servers. Okay, is he going into Thors or something after that? Or is he getting
I think the smart servers is probably just for the Hellions, honestly, based on what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's actually going to clean up all of these tanks, which is nice for him, but at this point he's pretty behind.
Yeah, at this point he's like very behind. Like the worker difference is crazy, and you cleaned up his gold base. Like you destroyed the base, so
yeah.
I guess he's like one desperate doom drop away, potentially.
Yeah,
from what I can see.
Pretty much. I think he moves out and forces me to lift my third, but I just reposition it, and then he tries to doom drop. I think. But I think he moves out. He's gonna move out soon, probably.
Free for the goat. do you hear that? Yeah, I think you're in a really decent spot here. I mean, you have all the production. I mean, you're a tad bit supply block, but you know.
Yeah.
Happens. Ooh. Uh-oh. Patches is oh no. Happened again. Not like this. It's okay though. We'll wait for him. Yeah. Rip Patches' internet. I mean, considering that he was saying like, oh, he has like internet problems. Yeah, let's hope. You're more likely to have these issues. Let's be honest. DM me the replays if you haven't. I don't know if you did. It's okay. Oh, we're back.
Am I back?
Yeah,
okay,
you're back. Let's bring this back a bit. Let's turn this back, this fight. Okay. That's good. Alright, so he moves out. I mean, at this point, you're equal army supply, but he's down in economy, so he's desperate to do some damage.
Yeah. So this is basically his like Hail Mary push here. Yeah, as soon as I see him siege, because he has a decent tank count, so I can't really break that with what I have here, because he has air control. And then when he unsieges, I push forward a little bit and try to get him, but he actually takes a pretty good trade there. But I just reposition, and reposition my third.
Oh yeah.
Lance's Vikings a little there, and it wasn't very successful. Now he's going to Doom drop, but I have units.
Like 4, yeah.
Yeah, but this is just not going to work because I have a turret, I have units nearby. And at this point, yeah, he's down in super down supply, and he's just dead.
Yeah, Haro already pointing out that you're mixing Gib Marauders versus Mech, and that's really strong. And that's indeed the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had nothing left to actually do with GG, because you had like triple the army supply. So I don't Mech and a lot in TVT.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big dub against the man rough. All right, Patches, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on these. I think I learned a lot, at least on this kind of playstyle. So now I kind of understand a bit why you do things that you do in your replays that I cast. So that also benefits the Patches replay series. But yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I think it was very insightful. And see, it was only like 2 disconnects, which is totally fine. Honestly, these things happen, so no worries there. No worries there. It's 100% fine. All right.
All right. Well, have a good one. All right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Patches. Have a good one as well.
See ya.
See ya.
You too.